So guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you the early game damage progression in Hypixel Skyblock. When you're just starting out, you should just go ahead and buy yourself the glaciate armor and reforge it to like fires and pure. So when you got enough coins, of course, because in a really early game you don't even really need armor, but if you want something between this, you can maybe get like lapis armor if you want. Or maybe even Goblin. It's cheaper, but it's not that good. If we were to look. Goblin. There we go. I mean, it's just giving health, but it's better than no armor, and it's really cheap. So, you should just get an undead sword in the really early game, because undead mobs are the most that you're killing. And after that, there are two weapons you could get. Either an aspect of the ant or the Raider's Axe. But I personally would just say to get the aspect of the ant and not the Raider's Axe, because very soon afterwards you would get the Void Sword, which is really good when you finally get also the Ender armor. So when you're using all the Ender set, you get 160 strength, which is really good for the early game. And you can just get the aspect of the ant because you can teleport with it, so it's very useful. And after that, you're just gonna enter the end with your glaciate and then go kill 5 endermen, then you can buy the sword. And the ender armor is very easy to get, so you just need to kill some endermen, and that's just it. For the equipment, the gauntlet is from mining the ender nodes. The belt is, I think, from the endermen, also from killing them, and these two are from the watchers and the obsidian defenders. So you also want some talismans, so I haven't really got many, just a few. And I've just unlocked Silky because it's really good. So it's like very cheap to buy, but you will need Combat 15, which is easy to get, but just so you know. But if you aren't Combat 15 already, you just go and select one. I think Varia is really good for the early game. And after that, which I'm also going to get, is Comet level 18, which is really easy because you can just do the bestiaries. And you can't really see it, but after some time it will give you really big amounts of Comet XP. It will give you up to 1 million. So you're just gonna need to do the bestiary farming, and you can easily get even to Combat 24 or higher with that. So that's not really a problem. And when you're done with the bestiary grinding, you can just go ahead and buy the Aspect of the Dragons, which is 700k. It's not that expensive because a really good moneymaker method for the early game is the endstone node farming. As you can see, 225 damage and 100 strength, which is significantly better if you also reforge it, because it has higher reforge stats, and you can also put a Jasper onto it. And the ability is kind of okay. So you can also try to get into dungeons, but in the early game, dungeons is just get yourself some armor, put on the dark goggles and the dreadlord sword up until floor 2 or 3, I'd say, because then you can get adaptive, which is a really good armor set. Yes, so for adaptive armor you need floor 3, but for the blade, for the blade, so you can get the adaptive blade at floor 2 and the armor at floor 3. And at floor 4 you can just go ahead and buy yourself a spirit scepter, a spirit sword, but I think it's bad, or just a spirit shortbow, which is really good. So you can just get one of those then. And the armor that you're going through, if you're not going to the dungeon route, is just go ahead and buy yourself a dragon armor. So you can buy young if you want to farm the zealots, or for damage you can just go ahead and buy yourself a strong armor. It gives 25 strength. I don't know if unstable is good because it gives crit chance, so it could be, but it's only like 15 crit damage, which isn't that really good. And you already got the crit damage from the Silky Reforge, so you should be going with strong dragon armor or superior, which is better, but it's just way too expensive. So just go ahead with strong armor, maybe even get a tarantula helmet if you want to do that, and get yourself the Aspect of the Dragons. And after that, you can just go ahead, do dungeons with your adaptive set. But I think when you reach floor 4, you get the spirit boots. Yeah, I think these are even better than the adaptive set because it gives also 25 strength, so just by these, and when you're finally at floor 5, you can go ahead and buy yourself the Shadow Assassin armor, which will be a great damage increase and just be helpful in the game. And if you don't want to buy the, what's it called, the chest plate, you can just get yourself the Zombie Knight chest plate and just a liver dagger. Really good weapon. If you want, you can put one for all on it. It's really good. And also a small little tip is pets, of course. So you can get yourself an Enderman pet, which is it just gives even more crit damage. You could go for a Griffin, but uncommon or better, which is also really good. Or a lion, but I think the lion needs to be at least rare to be even worth it, because it helps you one-shot things. So that's really good. And if you were to do slash warp dungeons, if you maybe want to do some zealot grinding, you can just go ahead and buy yourself the dungeon potions. So this one is 20 minutes and this one is 40, so it gives a bit of speed, but it also gives 20 strength and some crit chance and crit damage. So if you want to farm zealots and you don't exactly do enough damage, maybe this can help. And also 10 speed is good, why not? And yeah, if you think that I missed something, please tell me in the comments. And if you like this video, I would be very happy if you were to like and subscribe. And I hope to catch you in the next one.